Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brandon, and today we'll be talking about being yourself, being your own man. So, self improvement is extremely beneficial for everybody, right? However, I start to realize that there's sort of this downfall in a sense that in the process of self improvement, you may start to lose a little bit of your identity. So, I thought I wasn't one of like such people, but I I started to realize that I started to manifest the ideology of a lot of these big YouTubers that I sort of look up to. So they are like Hamza, Sneeko, Tate Brothers, First Man. And I realized I sort of embody their concept. And then sometimes they even link into like my daily conversations. So I'm not saying that I just go everywhere and say, oh, Hamza, First Man. No, I don't really do that. But sometimes I will say things like, most men are 3 out of 10. Or I say things like, if the woman leaves the man, it's usually the man's fault. I mean, to be fair, most of these phrases are probably facts, but I took a step back and I think to myself, do I really meant to say that? Do I really believe in the stuff that's coming out of my mouth, you know what I mean? Or are they just like automatic replies that because I've been watching so much of their content, their mindset is sort of like habitual within me already. So yeah, you got to take a step back and think for yourself. So to also explain why this might be a problem, I'd like to pull the context like back to Hamza and Sneeko's beef. So I do not know like the full context of this argument, but I would like to focus on Sneeko's point where he says like a lot of people on self-improvement, they are kind of the same, right? And I think I might know why. It's kind of because a lot of us run into the same problems, right? Having low confidence, having no friends, no social life. I think a lot of people run into the same problem, and that's why a lot of people might have the same opinion, which is true in that sense. But I also like Sneako's. I think his main point is really to focus on like we should have our own opinion, and we should not be over reliant on someone else's opinion, and we should not like blindly follow random people online, right? But I also really disagree about that in the sense that I think sometimes we learn by imitating others. So by watching someone else do it and try to copy like their mannerisms or the way they talk, I think it's a perfectly fine way to learn. But obviously, once you grasp like the fundamentals of it, it's time to move on and use your own voice instead of always repeating what someone else says. So currently, what I try to do, since I think I got like the grasp of the fundamentals of self improvement. So it's basically like the holistic improvement in like four major areas in your self improvement, right? Physical, mental health. So that's two, and then your relationship and finances. I think yeah, that's kind of simple. And I think by also taking a step back from all of this self improvement content and sort of consume them intently, you take those things that you agree with and will work in your life, and you sort of filter out those things that you don't need. We also need to start to understand that self-improvement is not like a one size fit all program. We all have our starting point, weaknesses and strengths. So we all need to have our own self-improvement program that's tailored to our unique needs and circumstance. Which is why for me, I started this channel, and I'm really focusing on creating content that really like trains, and like these videos force me to present random ideas and really improve my speaking, the way I talk to my camera, and then also like to talk about different ideas and stuff. So I think that's my weakness, and that's why I want that's my focal point for this channel, which is why I don't really include a lot of like video edits, because that's really not what I'm trying to improve here now, right? I will probably get to that once I make like maybe after the 100th video that I created, I'll probably make more like wide variety of videos. But as of now, it's more going to be like a talking head video. Yeah. So remember, your life is like your own personal project. You can take all the references you want from other people, right? You can take references from me, from Hamza, from everyone else. But ultimately, you are the one writing the script to your narrative. Why would you want to be the next Andrew Tate or the next Hamza? Which is why I want to urge all of us, to take charge and take ownership of your work, your life, your craft, and then be the one to create your own unique narrative. And that's all I have for today. Thank you and have a great day.